Hello YouTube family. Today we'll be seeing an application of artificial intelligence in the detection of stroke and how AI can be helped in timely intervention and therefore it can result in reduced mortality. So firstly, before starting with my presentation, I would like you to see this research paper. This research paper was published in Lancet. Lancet is one of the most reputed medical journal, right? So now we'll try to see what was the underlying idea of this study. This study was conducted from the timeline 1990 to 2019, where the researchers had analyzed data and they found out the main finding is very important, that is highlighted here. The annual number of strokes and deaths due to strokes increased substantially from 1990 to 2019. So here you can see the number of stroke related deaths have gone up. So what is the reason of people getting more strokes? So one factor of the number going up can be attributed to the improvement in the medical data collection system also, right? In 1990 we wouldn't have that high level architecture to detect whether a person has died of stroke or it is something else. That could also be a reason, but other reasons are also very important. And at the end, all communities, be it the AI community or the healthcare community, are in one common goal, that is the betterment of the world. So now we'll be seeing of what stroke is, why a stroke is caused. So we all would have heard this term stroke, but we don't know why it is caused. So a stroke is caused either due to a blood clot or it is caused due to bleeding. So now someone can ask that what a blood clot is. So blood clot usually occurs in your body when the passage of blood isn't smooth. So that happens in the case when your blood is thick, right? So during stroke, oxygen supply to some part of your brain or to a large part of your brain can be cut off. So it is a dangerous problem. So since when you will see the symptoms, you can early detect the problem, and early detection and diagnosis remains one of the most important factors that, apart from AI or any other research, can actually save a human life. So we'll see. So there's an acronym given, that is FAST, that is face, arm weakness, speech and time. So what is this? So herein they have said that is your face dropping on one side, or your one arm is stronger than the other, or your speech is blurred. So then it's the time to act. Basically you have to call 911, that is the medical emergency. So we must all take care of these symptoms, and if we have any of these symptoms, they must be immediately reported to a physician. So now what we'll be seeing next is how AI can be integrated and can be used to solve the problem of stroke. So now this is a simple web application that is created using a fundamental machine learning algorithm, that is logistic regression. So logistic regression is a classification algorithm. It can be used for multi-class classification as well, and it is a widely used algorithm in the AI community, especially when it comes to interpretable machine learning modeling, since many models are there, but its interpretability and our understanding to convey the message to the stakeholder remains a concern in AI also. So now what is this app? This is a basic application that helps you to enter data, and the UI of this app is self-explanatory. Firstly, a column for gender, age, hypertension, heart disease, blood glucose, BMI. So the first thing is the data collection process. Hypertension, heart disease and blood glucose and your BMI and your smoke factor also, do you smoke or not, are essential factors of stroke. So these are very common factors that a doctor would also ask whenever you go to him or her, right? What is your gender, what is your age, what is your blood pressure, do you have a heart disease, what is your blood glucose level, what is your BMI, and are you at risk of stroke or not. So you can enter some random data, since this is a research related work. This is this is the development phase. This is not an official app, so the results of this app should not be taken seriously, and any problem should be resulted and consulted with the physician only. This is just for demonstration purposes how AI can solve the issue of stroke detection. So now if I'll click on the predict button, you will see it is giving the prediction you are at risk. So now you can play with the parameters and change the parameters a little bit. So you can find out that the detection will change. So what does this mean? This means is that this is how AI can actually help us enable build apps, build websites that can be given to people so that during their regular medical checkup they can enter these parameters and see are they at risk of stroke or not, and if they are, they must consult a doctor, and hence therefore a timely intervention would save a human life. Thank you friends for kindly listening.